Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I am Zijinyo Mehta with the news. First, the headlines. Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party accepts offer of the NPF to merge as one regional political party. Nagaland State Legal Services Authority, in collaboration with Nagaland State Pollution Control Board, organizes a seminar on environmental laws and pollution. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says GST 2.0 reforms have given a major boost to country's economy. And Nagaland hosts the first ever Influencers Summit 2025 in Kohima. And now the news in detail. The 6th General Convention of the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party, NDPP, discussed and deliberated in detail on the offer of the Naga People's Front, NPF, to merge the two political parties and come together as one under the banner of the NPF in order to consolidate and have only one regional party in Nagaland. During the convention held today at Capital Cultural Hall, the House, after thorough deliberations and in accordance with Article 10 of the NDPP Constitution, unanimously adopted that the NDPP welcomes and accepts the offer of the NPF to amalgamate and merge as one regional political party in the greater interest of the Naga cause and the Naga people. It stated that the unconditional offer of the NPF is a mature and well-calibrated move in working towards having a strong and unified regional political party in the state under the banner of the NPF, one of the oldest regional political party in the country. Further, NDPP is confident that the merger with the NPF will further strengthen and carry forward the ideals of a regional political party in working towards resolving the age-old Indo-Naga political issue.
Naga political movement serving the greater cause of our people beyond the boundaries of the present state of Nagaland.
Many of you still continue to support me. Therefore, I must place on record my deepest gratitude to all the rank and files of our party for continuously strengthening and upholding my leadership, for standing by me during the most challenging phases of our political journey, and for enabling us to win the confidence of our people.
Our gathering today is not an end, but a beginning of a renewed journey. For those of you who have joined politics from 2018 onwards, NDPP was your beginning. Those of us who are here as NDPP prior to 2018, we are more or less NPF at one point of time.
Meanwhile, a one-day seminar on environmental laws and harmful impacts of pollution and environmental degradation was held at Kohima. The program was jointly organized by Nagaland State Legal Services Authority, NSLSA, in collaboration with Nagaland Pollution Control Board, NPCB. Delivering the keynote address, Member Secretary of NSLSA, Nico Akami, underscored the pressing need for legal awareness and collective responsibility in combating environmental degradation. He stressed that legal frameworks must go hand in hand with active public participation to achieve long-term sustainability. During the technical session, Chief Conservator of Forest Sidramappa Chalkapure outlined the evolution of forest and wildlife protection laws in India. Elaborating on critical provisions under the Indian Forest Act, Wildlife Protection Act and Forest Conservation Act, he highlighted the roles and responsibilities of enforcement agencies. Meanwhile, scientist C. Akangmaran Imchen, NPCB, presented an overview of Environment Protection Act 1986 and Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. He explained how these central legislations act as umbrella laws for regulating industrial effluents, municipal sewage and other forms of liquid waste, while scientist B. NPCB Yantang Kitan spoke on Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981 and the Solid Waste Management Rules 2016. A group discussions was also held, allowing participants to deliberate on issues of environmental governance, legal enforcement and public accountability.
protected forest and village forest, indirectly limiting the communities to the village forest and trying to have greater say in reserve forest and protected forest.
Our forest environment, water from further destruction.
Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said GST 2.0 reforms have given major boost to country's economy, leading to record sales across key sectors such as electronics, automobiles and consumer goods during festival season. She was addressing the joint press conference on GST Bachat Utsav in New Delhi today, along with Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwani Vaishnaw and Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal. The Finance Minister said GST rate cut benefits are reaching to common men. Speaking on this occasion, Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwani Vaishnaw said a record sale has been witnessed in this year's Navratri festival. He said there has been a 25% increase in sale of electronics in this year's Navratri season in comparison to sales recorded in previous Navratri festival. He said food prices are decreasing due to GST reforms.
That on every such item, the benefits are being passed on to the consumer.
Manufacturing is now growing at a double-digit CAGR. Very rapidly it is expanding, and today electronics manufacturing is giving employment to about 25 lakh persons directly. India has surpassed our neighbor in supplying, in exporting smartphones.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has stressed that the country will be completely free from Naxalism and Maoist violence soon. He said substantial strides have been made in tackling Maoist terrorism in the last 11 years. Modi said this while speaking during World Summit event in New Delhi yesterday. He said Maoist terrorism is a great injustice and a grave sin against the nation's youth. He said thousands of Naxalites have surrendered over the past decade, abandoning the path of violence, including 303 in the last 75 hours alone. He said his government has worked with full sensitivity to reintegrate misguided youth into the mainstream since 2014. He said 11 years ago, over 125 districts were affected by Maoist violence, which reduced to just 11 districts. The Prime Minister said Maoists are now returning to mainstream of development and openly acknowledging that they were on the wrong path. And now let us take a short break. Stay with us.
बिजली का बिल, किराना, स्कूल फीस सब हो गया। बन गया बजट? हाँ, 5,000 बच गए। तो नई साड़ी ले ले? ना, पिछले महीने तो ली थी। एक और? नहीं, पहले बजट बनाओ, फिर छोटी-छोटी बचत को बैंक में सेव करो और पैसों को बढ़ते देखो। बढ़िया। जाओ भाई।
RBI कहता है
वित्तीय समझदारी समृद्ध नारी।
Welcome back to the news. The Adi Karma Yogi National Conclave, organized by Ministry of Tribal Affairs, graced by the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, as the chief guest, was held yesterday. During the conclave, Dimapur and Peg districts received recognition as best performing district under the initiatives of Dharti Abba Janbagidari Abhiyan. Meanwhile, Madhya Pradesh was also one of the states recognized for its outstanding performance. The key highlights and central vision of the conclave was centered on Tribal Village Vision 2030, which focuses on translating ideas into implementation for comprehensive tribal development. Line departments from Nagaland, headed by Angelina Tajan, Secretary Government of Nagaland, along with officials from Rural Development, Social Welfare, Health and Family Welfare, Education and others, participated in the conclave. Nagaland hosted the first ever Influencers Summit 2025 at Kohima with an aim to empower local content creators and promote self-employment in creative industries. The 3-day event is being held under the theme When Influencers Meet Reality, Culture and Progress. The event is conceptualized and managed by Skills and Co Synergy Group, presented by Bostimanu with Toyota as the associate sponsor. The summit includes workshops, panel discussions and skill building sessions and an award ceremony for Nagaland social media content creators. During the summit, Sony India will also conduct videography and photography workshops, while a jewelry making session in partnership with Irui Designs will also be held. Additionally, the summit will also feature panel talks curated by DIPR to bring journalists and media professionals together to discuss responsible journalism and media ethics. TAFMA will also lead discussions on fine arts and performing arts, while sessions on GST and financial management aim to educate creators on the business side of their craft. Concerts and other creative showcases will round off the event, among many others.
Being an influencer, that is, one, be honest in a way, promote or like, what do I say, okay. Also,
Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh Yogi Adityanath flagged off the first batch of BrahMos missiles manufactured at the BrahMos Aerospace Unit in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh today. Speaking on the occasion, the Defense Minister said that now every inch of Pakistan is under the range of BrahMos missile, and the whole country knows the power of it. He said country's adversaries will no longer be able to escape from BrahMos. He added that Operation Sindoor was just a trailer. The minister said BrahMos is not just a missile, but it is a symbol of country's growing indigenous capabilities. He said BrahMos has traditional warhead advanced guided system, and it can strike long distances at supersonic speed. The defense minister further said combination of speed, accuracy and power makes BrahMos one of the world's best systems.
हस्ताक्षर किए आने वाले वर्षों में हम कई देशों के विशेषज्ञों को लखनऊ आते हुए अपनी आंखों से देखेंगे, जो लखनऊ को ज्ञान का केंद्र और डिफेंस टेक्नोलॉजी में अग्रणी बनाएगा। ब्रह्मोस की लखनऊ इकाई का टर्नओवर
The 5th All-Nagaland Dr. Imkongliba Ao Memorial Volleyball Tournament organized by Japukong Youth Organization JYO concluded yesterday at DDSC Stadium, Dimapur. During the tournament, MH10 defeated Changtonia Volleyball Association to emerge as the winner. Gracing the closing ceremony as guest of honor, Dimapur Municipal Council DMC Deputy Chairperson Imlinaro Stephanie Izang lauded the JYO for organizing the event, describing it as a celebration of friendship, brotherhood and unity among the Naga people. Izang also paid tribute to Dr. Imkongliba Ao, calling him a visionary leader who made immense contribution towards the progress and stability of Nagaland. She encouraged players and youth of the state to remain resilient and consistent in all their pursuits. Sharing a personal note, Izang emphasized the importance of perseverance, urging young people to stay committed to their chosen passions rather than frequently changing their focus. She further acknowledged the efforts of the state government under the leadership of the Chief Minister in promoting sports and building a strong sporting ecosystem across Nagaland. Encouraging the youth to seize such opportunities, she expressed optimism that they would make the state proud through dedication and hard work.
They have to sacrifice to win that match. This is the type of match we all have been waiting for. Now, it's not that easy. You have to blast it. And that's one. It's taken. Whoa. 2-1. It was.
Now, let us take a look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 32 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 30 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Mongkokchung had a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 13 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. Phak had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 13 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
this, we have come to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for watching. Good night.